હરિ ઓમ ત્ર્યંબકં જજામહે સુગંધિં પુષ્ટિવર્ધનમ ઉર્વારુકમિવ બંધનાન મૃત્યુર્મુક્ષીયમામૃતાત. ઓમ નમઃ શંભવાય ચ મયોભવાય ચ નમઃ શંકરાય ચ મયસ્કરાય ચ નમઃ શિવાય ચ શિવતરાય ચ. ઓમ શાંતિ શાંતિ શાંતિ. સ્વર્ગવાસી પરમ પૂજ્ય પુણ્યશાળી એન્ડ બહુ પવિત્ર આત્મા આ ભાનુમતીબેન કનૈયાલાલ એન્ડ ઝિંઝુવાડિયા ગોત્ર, એનો જન્મ થયો આ ભારતમાં કાલાવડની બાજુમાં આ ખંડેરા ગામમાં. પોતાનું બાળપણ વિતાવ્યું, અભ્યાસ કર્યો, લગ્ન ગ્રંથિથી જોડાયા અને પરિવારની બધી જવાબદારી ઉપાડી અને એક ડિવોટેડ વાઇફ એન્ડ માં, ગ્રાન્ડમાં અને ગ્રેટ ગ્રાન્ડમાં પણ બન્યા. અને હંમેશા હસતો ચહેરો, એનો માયાળુ સ્વભાવ, એના એક એક કામમાં, એક એક બોલમાં, એમના એક એક વ્યવહારમાં પણ હંમેશા પ્રેમ, કરુણા અને સેવાની ભાવના. અને છેલ્લે at the age of 88 અને 13th of April 2024 અને બપોરના સમયે એણે પોતાના શરીરને છોડ્યું, પોતાનું ફેમિલી અને આખા સંસારને છોડી અને એ પવિત્ર આત્મા અંતિમ યાત્રાએ ભગવાનના ધામ તરફ જવા માટે ચાલી નીકળ્યા. એમના ફેમિલીમાં એમના સુપુત્ર રાજેશભાઈ, ભાવિ ઝિંઝુવાડિયા એનું ફેમિલી, પછી મિનેશ ઝિંઝુવાડિયા એનું ફેમિલી, પછી નવનીતભાઈ એનું ફેમિલી, જ્યોત્સનાબેન ભારદિયા એનું ફેમિલી, પ્રજ્ઞાબેન રાનપુરિયા એનું આખું ફેમિલી, માલાબેન રાનપુરિયા એનું ફેમિલી, પછી શીલાબેન ઝિંઝુવાડિયા એનું ફેમિલી અને 16 ગ્રાન્ડ ચિલ્ડ્રન અને 19 great grandchildren. Yeah, so herself, her heart and her divine legacy, it was expanded into her kids, grandkids and great grandkids, and her divine legacy is going to remain behind. Yeah, so scriptures em કહે છે કે માણસના ગયા પછી પણ માણસ જાતું નથી. યા ન હન્યતે હન્યમાને શરીરે. તો ખાલી ને ખાલી આપણે ભાનુમતીબેનને જોઈ નહીં શકે, યા આપણી સામે નથી, પણ હંમેશા આપણા દિલમાં, આપણા મનમાં, યા આપણા એક એક વિચારમાં પણ એની પ્રેઝન્સ, એની હાજરી હંમેશા રહેવાની છે. યા અને એના અનલિમિટેડ ગુડ લક્સ, એનું અનલિમિટેડ બ્લેસિંગ્સ, એનું ઇન્સ્પિરેશન, એનું ગાઈડન્સ, યા એની બધી અનસેલ્ફિશ એડવાઇઝીસ, yeah, they're going to stay behind with family. Yeah, for the whole family to stay flourish and to stay more shiny, more brighter forever. And એનું પરિવારનું એક એક અચીવમેન્ટ, યા પરિવારનું એક એક સક્સેસ, એમાં પણ એના આશીર્વાદ હંમેશાના માટે રહેવાના છે. તો ખાલી ને ખાલી આપણે એને જોઈ નહીં શકે, પણ ફેમિલી they're going to feel her divine presence within, around, everywhere, every time, at every place. અને એમ છતાં પણ બધાએ એકવાર ગાયત્રી મંત્ર બોલી અને એ પવિત્ર આત્માને શ્રદ્ધાંજલિ અર્પણ કરવાની છે. અને ગાયત્રી મંત્રનું ઉચ્ચારણ બધાએ સાથે કરવાનું છે. ઓમ ભૂર્ભુવઃ સ્વાહા તત્સવિતુર્વરેણ્યં ભર્ગો દેવસ્ય ધીમહિ ધિયો યો નઃ પ્રચોદયાત. ઓમ શાંતિ શાંતિ શાંતિ. નમોસ્તુ અનંતાય સહસ્રમૂર્તયે सहस्रपादाक्ष शिरोरुबाहवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटि युगधारिणे नमः जातस्य हि ध्रुवं मृत्युः. ભગવાન ભગવદ્ ગીતામાં માણસ માત્રને સમજાવવાની ટ્રાય કરે છે કે જાતસ્ય હિ મૃત્યુ ધ્રુવમ, રાઈટ, ગુજરી જવાનું અને જન્મ લેવાનું. Passing away, coming back, passing away, coming back, again and again. This is the part of physical nature, and also this is the part of subtle nature. That happens, and that goes on and on, continue without interruption. No one can disturb the low physical nature and subtle nature for the replacement. And also, no one can challenge the low physical nature. That happens with prayers or without prayers. And this is why scriptures, they try to make everyone understand for the natural physical manifestation and physical unmanifestation again and again. We don't need any kind of prayer or any kind of worship or any kind of sacrament to be done on one's behalf. Is a part of happening. And the part of happening is been named Bhagwan. And no one can challenge the Bhagwan. And this is why scriptures, Elokayam Kaiche, while we talk on Atmani Shanti, or maybe to attain the liberation or salvation, or maybe to attain the moksha, or maybe reunion with Bhagwan, or maybe nirvana, or maybe resting in divine peace, or maybe to attain the supreme abode. Many different terms we keep using for the same supreme dimension, and eનું નામ છે આત્માની શાંતિ. So while we talk on Atmani Shanti, we keep trying harder and harder to travel beyond physical and also beyond subtle. And that is the reason, once again, scriptures, they try to advise everyone to follow sanskar in a human life. And sanskar, they have been classified 16 altogether, from womb to coffin. And the first one we follow to start programming one's new mind, given by supreme nature. And the last one we follow on one's behalf to start unprogramming one's previous mind. And this is why scriptures, they say the mind is the journey and soul is the home. And this is why mind is not useful to deal with Bhagwan. To deal with human nature, mind is fine, it's blissful. But to deal with Bhagwan and to deal with supreme nature, mind is the barrier. Mind is the obstacle. And this is why traveling beyond subtle nature and also traveling beyond physical nature can lead one to the rest in divine peace and to the supreme abode. And we say Atmani Shanti. And sanskar in a human life is not mandatory. It's not a need. Without sanskar, many people, they can survive. Right? So sanskar in our life is the passion, is the choice. We need to choose sanskar. To follow them at a different age, at a different stage, at a different place to upgrade our inner nature, from lower base to the higher consciousness. And only humans, they have amazing ability to upgrade their inner nature, or maybe degrade their inner nature. From objectivity to the subjectivity, and from subjectivity to the collectivity, and from collectivity, finally, to the supreme network. And we say Atmani Shanti. And sanskar in a human life, they stay above everything. And below the sanskar, eનું નામ છે prakar. And below the prakar, it comes vikar at the bottom. Vikar, that literally means staying below prescribed duties, ignoring duties, avoiding them, making family, friends, everyone unhappy, even making nature cry, no sensitivity, no aim of the life, using people lower than objects, and staying ignorant, sometimes violent. And scriptures, they say, while we choose to maintain vikar in our day-to-day life, we start practicing the demon nature. And people with demon nature, they are not interested to reclaim the supreme reunion. They are quite happy to follow natural physical evolution again and again. And above the vikar, it comes prakar. Yeah, prakrutam karanam, gunanam adhanam, iti prakaram. Prakar, siddho matlab chhe, staying within prescribed duties as a husband, wife, a mother, father, a brother, a son, a daughter, a friend, a colleague, making everyone happy, smiley, making everyone satisfied without making anyone disappointed, and through the sense of duty, making everyone say that you're the best. And scriptures, they say, when we choose to maintain prakar in our day-to-day life, we start practicing the basic human nature. But even though human nature somehow is not ready yet to reclaim the supreme expansion, the supreme reunion once again, and is highly entangled. Human nature is highly entangled with mind-made traps, and sometimes confused with duality of mind, agreements, disagreements, convenience, inconvenience, bundle of likes, dislikes, and running after something, running away something. But the running will remain there forever. And this is why scriptures, they are 100% sure. Even human nature somehow is not ready yet to reclaim the supreme abode. And above everything, it comes sanskar. Sukrutam sanskrutam karanam gunanam adhanam iti sanskaram. Sanskar, siddho matlab chhe, staying above prescribed duties, following duties, making everyone happy at the same time, staying above prescribed duties. For example, like making charity, donations, these are not our duties. But even though sometimes we love to do it, and making nature smiley, and offering prayers for the unknown strangers, going to temple and let the temple religious place to run, and for that, we love to make some donations and also plantations. So whatever is done beyond prescribed duties will be considered like sanskar. For nature, for making nature smiley, being unselfish. And while we choose to maintain sanskar in our day-to-day life, just like third nature, we start practicing the divine nature. And people with divine nature, ladies and gentlemen, is always compassionate, neutral, supportive, smiley, harmless, non-judgmental, taking things and people the way they are. And people with divine nature, they respect people higher than own self. And scriptures, they are quite clear that people with divine nature, they are always excited and always happy to make their way back to the supreme abode. And amazing fact is, everyone is born with divine nature, but later on we get transformed into the human nature or maybe demoniac nature, depending on people around, depending on one's mind programming by mentors, by scriptures, and sometimes by elders. Okay, and this is why we just keep jumping into the different nature unconsciously. For example, towards our kids and our parents, automatically we start behaving the divine nature, which is based on give and give, asking zero in return. And towards our friends and colleagues, automatically we start behaving the basic human nature, which is based on give and take business. And towards undesirable people, automatically we start behaving the demon nature, which is based on take and take, damaging our own nature, our own family, our own field unconsciously. But while we choose to maintain, ladies and gentlemen, divine nature, we choose to be real. We choose to be original as it is, no any kind of fake persona or any kind of fake image to be wore. And this is why that was Bhanumati Ben, with full of love, full of compassion, and total kind nature, divine nature for the mother nature, for the family, for the community to be served, with sense of sacrifice, sense of compromise, and sense of forgiveness in her journey. And Parabrahm Paramatma એ પવિત્ર આત્માને હંમેશા શાંતિ આપે, સદગતિ આપે, પુષ્ટિ આપે, તુષ્ટિ આપે, અને હંમેશા એને ભગવાનની પાસે રહેવાનું મળે, અને આખા પરિવારને હંમેશા જ્યારે પણ જરૂર પડે ત્યારે ગાઈડ કરે, અને આખા પરિવારને જ્યારે પણ જરૂર પડે ત્યારે આશીર્વાદ આપે. ઓમ શાંતિ શાંતિ શાંતિ. Okay, now on family's behalf, Sheila Ben, yeah, is going to come forward to say a few words. Sheila Ben.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone, and thank you for being here today in person and visually. My name is Sheila. I'm the youngest daughter of Bhanuben Zinzuwadia. To pay tribute to our mother at a funeral is an impossible task because she was our world. It is an honor to stand before you and share our precious memories of our mom. She will be greatly missed by all, but her memory and legacy live on. Our mom and dad, after getting married in India, moved to a town called Moshi. Me and my siblings were all born there. My dad owned a watch shop and he repaired and sold watches. My mom would help him when needed and took care of us. My dad passed away in 1969. My mom was a widow at the age of 30. And with young children to take care of, my eldest brother Rajesh was only 15 years old. And the youngest brother, Nonit, was only 9 months old. My mom, at a young age herself, took care of all of us without hesitation and no support. She nurtured, protected all of us, and made sure we were all together as a family, no matter what. She never asked anyone for anything. That is our mom. We are so proud to be her children. In November 1973, we moved from Moshi to England. She continued being both our mother and father to us. She taught us all what is really important in life, and that is to be compassionate, caring, loving, and care for everyone who is in our lives. We're all better off for having known her. Our mother was the strongest, bravest, and kind-spirited person to grace this world. Without her, we wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be the person I am, and I wouldn't have the life I have. She is everything to us and more, and there's no way we could ever quantify the importance she's held in our life. She was funny, witty, and warm-hearted. Our mother would go above and beyond to help anyone. She has taught many people how to cook amazing dishes and knitting skills and crocheting skills. She always left a lasting impression of her with them. We were blessed and fortunate to have her as our mom. I feel honored and privileged to have been your daughter. You always loved me unconditionally, supported, and gave me strength when needed. You were the best mother anyone could wish for. I can now understand why this service is so full today. I'm very sad today that my mom is physically not here, but emotionally she resides within me. She is in my heart. I know my mom is at peace and is in heaven with no pain or suffering. She is running and skipping around with her new legs. She will still be watching over us and protecting us till we meet her again. Our mom has been waiting a long time to see our dad, Motabai, and Nonit. Rest in peace, Mom. We will miss you and always love you. May God grant us to have you as parents again. Jai Shri Krishna. You are now going to hear a song that is dedicated to my mom and all you moms out there.
तू कितनी
Now, granddaughters, Nikita and Neha, they are requested to come forward to share their divine feelings on Ba's behalf.
Nikita and Neha are Shilamasi's daughters. They're in Canada and they couldn't be here today.
They are watching virtually.
Yeah, they're watching virtually.
And they've recorded their speech, so we're going to try and hopefully technology works.
This is Nikita speaking. I read a quote that said that you are the sum or average of the people you spend the most time with. More simply put, I think that this means that your personality is made up of the people that you might call family. Naya and I think that there's another side to this belief, that a group of people's personalities can be influenced by one individual, or that perhaps one person can have so much influence that they exist inside of many others. We think of this influence as legacy. Today we are gathered here to share in the celebration of the life and legacy of one woman, whom we have the pride and privilege of saying exists inside of us as her granddaughters. From Naya's laughter, which sounds like quite literally sunshine, and my inability to stop talking about cooking and ingredients for hours and hours if you let me, Bhanuben has left us with so many gifts, some of which we still have to discover. Getting to know the Zinzuwadia women better over the past year has only made it more clear to us what Bhanuben leaves in her legacy. Some of these things include a creativity unmatched, a clever and sharp wit, deep resourcefulness and resilience during the hardest of times, and above all, a solid respect for the necessary musty and giggles in life. So today we shed tears of gratitude for her, and we remember the tears of laughter we were blessed to share in the past. Now Naya will share one of her favorite stories with Ba.
One of our favorite memories with Bhanuben happened just at the beginning of last year. Nikita and I were sitting in the living room with Ba, with Nikita's partner Justin. As usual, we were watching cooking videos on YouTube, and Ba was telling us what they were doing wrong and how they could be doing it better. For those who don't know, Justin doesn't really know Guju. My Guju is barely passable, and Nikita knows definitely a little bit more than the both of us combined. So on this day, Justin was trying to get Bhanuben's attention and was going to call her Bhanuben. He unfortunately mixed up his words and ended up calling her Bhanubai. Ba immediately looked at him very sternly, and Justin looked back at her a little bit panicked, not really knowing what he said. Nikita and I, knowing exactly what he said, started bursting out laughing, and Ba's silliness got the best of her, and she started laughing too. And then Justin started laughing, not even knowing what he said wrong, until we were all in uncontrollable laughter with tears in our eyes. I think if Ba was here today, she would definitely be giving Justin a tapat for not knowing Guju, and honestly, probably one for me too. Thank you, Ba, for the laughs, the love, and our legacy. We will miss you greatly, and I know Nikita will try her best to teach Justin enough Guju that he doesn't mistake a Ba for a Bai ever again.
Jai Shri Krishna to everyone. Thank you for joining us today, both in person and virtually, to honour and say farewell to our beloved Ba. We are Prina and Misha, Ba's granddaughters. Someone recently said to us that no one loves you like your grandparents, and for us, that is our truth. Although today is a sad day as we say our final farewell to Ba, today is also a celebration of Ba's life. We therefore want to share happy memories we have of and with the Ba and tell you all how much Ba meant to both of us. Ba was a very special woman. There are not enough words to describe her. She was beautiful, elegant, loyal, devoted, strong, confident, fearless, independent, supportive, a protector, meticulous, resilient, talented, creative, kind, loving, healing, generous, witty, hilarious, and one of the most straight-talking and sharpest women we had the privilege to grow up with and learn from. We were very close to Ba as we grew up with her. She looked after us both as babies, through our childhoods, and even into our adult lives. We like to share a story that Ba loved to tell us about how she fed us as young children. This story always brought a huge smile to Ba's face and ended with her laughing uncontrollably. Ba would make us mini-sized rotalis doused in ghee and feed them to us with a glass of milk. To incentivize us to eat, Ba used to put a large chocolate bar on the table whilst feeding us and promise us that we could have it if we finished everything on our plates. Wanting that chocolate, we would of course eat everything she gave us, which for anyone who knew Ba was a generous portion of food. Ba would then offer us the chocolate bar and we'd say, "Ba, tummy full, kale khais," which means, "Ba, my tummy is full, I'll eat it tomorrow." This would make Ba laugh, and she would use this tactic on us every day and say how one chocolate bar could last her an entire week with us. We'd also like to share memories that we cherish with Ba. Whenever we went to Ba's house, we knew that we'd get an endless supply of Karamak chocolate bars and Walker's crisps, which we could always sneak from under the stairs. Ba would never tell us off for this. We also used to love helping her clean the house, and we'd use the Indian broom, the fugyo, to help Ba clean, which Ba would tell us to use despite having a Hoover upstairs. Ba was a mother and grandmother for the majority of her life. She had 7 children, many grandchildren, and even had great-grandchildren. She devoted her life to caring for her family and gave love to everyone in her life in abundance and unconditionally, and had all the time in the world for anyone who needed her. However, Ba also suffered many difficulties in her life. She was widowed at the age of 30 with 7 young children. She then moved countries, settled in England, educated her children, and worked extremely hard to give her children the very best that she could. She also suffered the heartbreaking loss of 2 of her children, our Navneet Mama and Rajesh Mama. Despite all of these hardships, she had unwavering devotion to her faith, family, and friends. She truly was an inspirational woman, and we can only hope to be half the woman that Ba was.
Jai Shri Krishna. Ba had a special energy about her which drew people to her. She was incredibly witty, cheeky, and funny. She had the most infectious smile and laugh, and she had the ability to win the heart of anyone she met. Even when Ba would get cross, she sounded sweet, and it would end with a laugh. One of Ba's passions was cooking. She was a very talented cook and loved to feed people and teach people how to cook. She loved to make everything fresh, from grinding her own fresh masalas to making delicious pickles. Ba could make anything you asked for, whether sweet or savoury, because she knew how to. Cooking remained one of her passions even when she couldn't physically cook any longer. She was also very creative and had a passion for sewing, crochet, and knitting. Our homes are decorated with Ba's beautiful creations. Ba was diagnosed with dementia in December 2022. Dementia is a cruel disease that can destroy everything a person is. The months after Ba's diagnosis were very challenging. However, we know that Ba fought to give us as much of herself as she could. Some of our fondest memories with Ba were made after her diagnosis, as we all had to be creative to help ourselves and help Ba cope with the illness. Although the dementia made Ba's life harder, people say that Ba still spoke more sense than most and always spoke the truth. That is something we will always remember and strive to live by. In the end, we had the honour and privilege of being able to give back to Ba in her time of need. We tried our best to support Bogomasi where we could in caring for Ba in these last years of her life. We thank Ba and Bogomasi for allowing us to be there with them. We'd like to say some further thank yous. We are saying these thank yous on behalf of us both, but also on behalf of Ba. Thank you so much to all of Ba's carers for all of the love, compassion, kindness, devotion, and care that you all gave Ba. Ba's carers treated Ba like their own family members. We truly believe that the love and devotion they showed to Ba made her life full of love, laughter, joy, and peace. You will forever mean a great deal to Ba and to us. We'd also like to express our deepest and heartfelt thank you to Bogomasi, again on behalf of us and Ba. In her later years, Ba's biggest wish was to stay in her home. As Ba became frailer, Bogomasi took the selfless decision to uproot her life and move to Leicester to care for Ba full-time to fulfill Ba's wish. Bogomasi stayed devoted to Ba's care even with the challenges that dementia brought. Bogomasi, thank you so much for everything that you did for Ba, and thank you so much for giving us all the opportunity to spend time with Ba and create lifelong memories to cherish. For this, we will forever be grateful to you. Finally, we'd like to say thank you to Ba. Thank you, Ba, for being our Ba. Thank you for creating a safe space for us in your home. Thank you for your love, advice, time, kindness, and life lessons. Thank you for the giggles and memories which we will cherish forever. Thank you for giving us the honour and privilege to be with you and comfort you at the very end.
Ba, whilst your loss has left a huge hole in our hearts, we know that it was your time and that you are now at peace, reunited with Nana, Rajesh Mama, and Nonit Mama, and all your other lost loved ones. To both of our mamas, thank you for waiting for Ba and for giving us so much time with her. Ba, we take comfort from the fact that you are now at peace, free of pain, and reunited with your sons. We also take comfort from the fact that you are smiling down on us and know that you will continue to look after us from above. We wish that in every lifetime we have the honour of being your granddaughters. Rest in peace, Ba. We love you more than words can ever express, and we will miss you every day. We will wait for the day that we meet again. For now, Jai Shri Krishna, Ba. Good night. Godri tight. We love you.
We will now play a song in tribute to Ba. Play.
Oh
requesting Kevin to come forward.
Jai Shri Krishna. Hello everyone. I'm going to read a short poem. It's called Come With Me. God saw you getting tired, and a cure was not to be found. So he put his arms around you and whispered, "Come with me." With tearful eyes, we watched you suffer and saw you fade away. Although we loved you dearly, we could not make you say, "Stay." A golden heart stopped beating, hard-working hands at rest. God broke our hearts to prove he only takes the best. It's lonesome here without you. We miss you more each day. Life doesn't seem the same since you've gone away. When days are sad and lonely and everything goes wrong, we seem to hear you whisper, "Cheer up and carry on." Each time we see your picture, you seem to smile and say, "Don't cry, I'm in God's keeping. We'll meet again someday." You never said, "I'm leaving." You never said goodbye. You were gone before we knew it, and only God knew why. A million times we needed you, a million times we cried. If love alone could have saved you, you never would have died. In life, we loved you dearly. In death, we love you still. In our hearts, you hold a place that no one could ever fill. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of us went with you the day God took you home.
Okay, now requesting everyone to rise. Having a little silence, chanting your own mantra in your mind, and while offering a million prayers to the noble spirit to get united back to the supreme abode. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutam gamaya mrityunjaya mahadeva Trahimam Sharanagatam Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Piritam Karma Bandhane. Parabram Paramatma, the Supreme Authority, lead the Noble Spirit Bhanumati Ben to the divine light from the darkness, to the divine wisdom from the ignorance, to the immortal Supreme Dimension, with total freedom from cycle of death and birth. Now requesting everyone to chant Shanti Path together. Om Dyo Shantirantarikshagun Shante Prithivi Shante Rapa Shante Roshadaya Shante Vanaspataya Shante Vishvedeva शांते ब्रह्म शांते सर्वगुण शांते शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सद ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु બધા સ્નેહીજનોને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. And on family's behalf, a big thank you to everyone for your prayers, for your attendance, for your care, for your concern, for your support, and for everything. Once again, a humble request to everyone, please join the family for having chas and khichdi and prasadi at Glen Street, Jalaram Sadagar Center, off Canal Street and off Melbourne Road. બધાને છાસ અને ખીચડીની પ્રસાદી લેવા માટે પધારવાનું છે. And we're going to celebrate the divine legacy of the noble spirit Bhanumati Ben over there with no tears, no pain, no grief. And once again, બધાને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. And immediate family, they're going to come forward to press the button. Okay. And Tanda Kavaranje. Play. Stay connected. બાર પ્યાણે પાછળ પછી બાર હજી વાર છે
Má rồi nó vừa mẹ lấy của tôi mới là xin đây tiền ở tại đây đúng không? Ai
Thank you.